stripes.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us back out here at the Range Report. We wanted to bring this video to you a couple of weeks ago, but due to some technical difficulties that we had, we were unable to do so. But we're here today with those issues resolved, and we're going to see if they hold up. Today, we got the Rex Zero Compact, or the Arex as some people call it. This is a, for the most part, a clone of the SIG P229. It's got a couple of the controls functions are a little bit different, not too unusual, but for the most part, same style gun. Double action, single action, 15-in-1 capacity, 3.5-inch barrel, ambidextrous slide magazine release. And that was the cause of our issue. We took this to the range last week and we threw a magazine in it and got 5 rounds through it before the magazine just dropped out of the bottom. Upon closer inspection, we found out that the paddle that holds the magazine in place is kind of like a seesaw. The spring that controls the pressure for it was inverted. So one leg was on the wrong side, so after a couple of rounds went through, it sneaked its way past, the magazine dropped. Rather than sending this back out to Slovenia, where it was made, like our First Lady, we decided we would do a little gunsmithing on our own, take it apart, see what the problem was. We resolved the issue, got it all working back and put back together. Today we're going to run a few rounds through it and see what we can do. Today we're going to be using some CCI Blazer brass full metal jackets. Got a couple of targets behind me about 35 feet away. I'm going to load it up and see what we can do with this thing. Now, unlike the 229, this does have a thumb safety. We'll put some close-up pictures in there for you. Also has a decocker and takedown. Now, the decocker also acts like the slide stop, whereas on the 229, they're two separate levers that are on it. So I'm going to put my ears on. I'm going to take some shots. There you go, after 15, slide lock back, no problem, functioned perfectly. The magazine locked in, dropped out exactly as it's supposed to. Now it's worth noting that the Arex is the only gun that made it through Military Arms Channel's gauntlet test. The 229, oddly enough, that the gun is based off, didn't fare so well. It got through step 2 and this went all the way through to step 5. Now, we're going to show you a couple more of the other features, but right now we're just going to throw another 15 rounds through it and see how it goes. Well, with the exception of me not putting my ear on before I fired the first shot, functioned flawless, nice and accurate. A couple of misses are because of the shooter, not because of the gun. The gun does have 3-dot sights, with the front sight being a night sight. So you do have a pretty decent sight picture. As far as the controls go, I'm going to show these to you here. You have your slide release is also your decocker. So that's the only real difference between that and the 229, except you have a thumb safety, and the thumb safety naturally renders it completely immobile. And that's it. You take down lever, everything operates exactly the way the 229 does. The only thing that was changed on this, other than the little bit of gunsmithing that we did, was the addition of some Hogue Piranha Grips on this, the G-10 series. The grips that came with these were a little too plasticky feeling, a little bit too slick, so opted to throw these on instead. All in all, purchase price on this thing was $5 and a quarter in and around. They're getting kind of hard to come by from what we were fortunate to get our hands on this one. But there you go. The Rec Zero in compact. You guys be safe. Shoot straight.